Welcome to 549 Media. The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the stage is set for tonight's action. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, we bring you every drive, every shot, every play that makes the difference. This is where passion meets performance and every moment counts. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy your hometown Yellow Jackets because the game starts now.
Well, good afternoon. We welcome you back into the Hive. A little bit later than anticipated, but that tends to happen with some tournaments and how things roll along here as the Yellow Jackets will get ready to take on Parker's Prairie in the winner's bracket portion of this tournament, as they will take on the Panthers in what should be a fun contest here. The Panthers advance with a thriller over Staples Motley, winning that one 2-1, while the Yellow Jackets cruised over Foston. I'm Jason Groth, and alongside me today, once again, for this one is Lance Rock. Lance, should be a fun one between these two squads here today.
Right, I think for the Yellow Jackets, they're going to have to be on point defensively. Watching earlier, Parker's Prairie likes to run a fast offense, meaning that you have to be ready at any given time. Their setter, 2,000 assists. That tells you that they're running a quick game, and so the Yellow Jackets are going to have to be ready for that. It eliminates the double block just a little bit, but the Yellow Jackets have really done well with that.
They had a nice performance. Jocelyn Griffin in that first one as well. Heidi Hackle in that front row did a nice job for the Yellow Jackets in helping them to their victory over Foston. And now change courts. We have a different angle. We'll bring you all the calls here from the Hive of this one coming up here in just a few moments. We'll take a quick time. We'll come back. Thank you for tuning in to the KLN Friendly Brands Invitational here on the 549 Media Network. Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you. Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back to the Hive. We're a few minutes away from the start of this quarterfinal round matchup with the KLN Family Brands Invitational. A lot of action going on throughout the day in the Hive as well as the Prairie Wind Middle School. Matchups that we could tell you. Thief River Falls knocked off Roseau in 3 sets. Hillcrest defeated Sabika. That's one semifinal. The winner of this one will play either Barnesville or Henning, which is currently in the second set, where Henning pulled off a riveting 26-24 victory over Barnesville. Other scores also, Underwood just lost to Park Christian in 3 sets. They'll play later today again against either the loser of Walker, Hackensack, Hinckley, and Piers. That took place earlier in the middle school. And kind of a homecoming of sorts for Walker, Hackensack, Hinckley head coach Nicole Morrison back here with her Wolves.
Yeah, it was good to see her in the building again and bring in a team. And, you know, they'll compete hard as well. Looking at this matchup, Jason, as we go, 17-2, so 18-2 record now after defeating Staples earlier in this one. So a lot of matches for the Parker's Prairie Panthers. There are a couple losses to Belgrade Brutenell Roses, so they're sitting behind them in their section right now as the 2 seed. And also they had one other loss, and I'm trying to put Battle Lake 3-2 set. So again, you look at records and you might go, wow, this is an insurmountable task for the Yellow Jackets. But I really do believe that the schedule that has been set up for the Yellow Jackets, they play some really good competition. So records don't always speak the whole story. So we'll see what happens here. And I think if the Yellow Jackets continue to play and stay on the roll that they've been on, this could be favorable for them, and what a boost that would be in their morale to get into that semifinal type match.
In theory, this is what would be the 3-6 match, with Perham being the 6 seed, Parker's Prairie the 3 seed in this tournament. So that's how that falls out. Roseau was the number 1. They were knocked off by Thief River Falls, which will have some implications in the section standings and how that plays out here in a couple of weeks.
Right, and we talked about that if you tuned in with us during the Frazee match, how Holly and Dilworth kind of are setting themselves up at 1 and 2, and unless something really changes. And then really 3 through 6 or 7 is going to be a battle to see how that busts out, and really you want to be as high as you can. Try to earn yourself a chance to have a couple home matches in section play. But I have a feeling the way it's going, there's going to be a lot of jockeying for those spots before the end of the season here.
We'll take a break, come back. KLN Family Brands Invitational rolls on along from the Hive. Thank you for tuning in.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
I'm Ryan Rusted with United Community Bank.
United Community Bank has served the Lakes area since 1911. We're proud that you, your grandparents, your kids, and your grandkids have chosen UCB. We know the power of a smile and a handshake. Perham, Dent, Frazee, those are our communities. And United Community Bank is our bank.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry. But the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials. It's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive. We're getting ready to go for quarterfinal round action here between the Yellow Jackets and the Panthers of Parker's Prairie. It should be a fun one here. Yellow Jackets victorious in their first match, as was Parker's Prairie. A lot of activity going on today in the Hive and the middle school, Lance. All around last night football action. They'll be back home Friday, Note the early start time, 6 o'clock kickoff at the Ted Minover Field. The Yellow Jackets back out home on Friday for Hall of Fame night.
Yeah, lots of things going on. Definitely busy schedules for kids, adults. I'm looking forward to this one, Jason. It was one of the things we talked about in the first match. What's kind of the blessing of these tournaments is you get to see teams you might not always get to see, and Parker's Prairie obviously brings in a really good record at 18-2. Not someone who would be on our normal schedule, so this gives you a chance to see a quality opponent and see where you stack up. And I like the Yellow Jackets odds right here. I think if they come out firing, they move their feet, they're ready for that quick offense that Parker's Prairie is going to bring to them. And obviously you get Hackle going early and often, and then the surrounding pieces now are really forming together to kind of put that puzzle all together for the Yellow Jackets.
One of those surrounding pieces that you said was Jocelyn Griffin earlier. That's had a big role. Also, I thought another one that's been stepping up of late, since you can tell she's been healthier as much, has been Mia Zacharias for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and I think, if nothing else, the bench is also getting deeper, and you're able to change out some rotations and maybe be stronger in all areas and as you rotate around, and here we go.
Maddie Kunze with the first serve, passed up. Now the back set on the far side, sent over, that time by Aspengren. Now Griffin will send that over, play it up. Now Aspengren plays it early, and it's down, and the Yellow Jackets strike first. They lead 1-0 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
And it's always a good thing for the Yellow Jackets to see that first serve over the net. They've had a little issue of a little bit of a slow start once in a while, so good, nice job getting it started here.
Going long on that one was Alyssa Revering. Right into the corner of the Hive as Kunze will serve. A new, different, unique angle for this one as that one sent just long. And it's 2-1.
Well, and if there's such a thing as home court advantage away from home, Parker's Prairie did play on this side in court number 1 to start. The Yellow Jackets have not been over here yet, so a little bit of a different view and angle for them as well.
Nice attempts by Griffin and Hackle, but it's the kill there for Alyssa Revering for Parker's Prairie to even it at 2.
And you can see the speed of the Panthers right away, Jason. They're going to get to the net fast, so look for the Yellow Jackets as that one sails long. Look for them to get set up, try to hit a little deeper, try to get them out of their quick game here. Serve kind of cross court. Free over for the Yellow Jackets. I think that's what you want to stay away from, as another kill for the Panthers, and they're out to that early 4-2 lead. Yellow Jackets setting it up here. Hackle with a tip over, leaves another free. Looked like a tip, and it was. So point to the Panthers, 5-2. Yellow Jackets again getting ready for that change of pace. It's a little quicker game than they saw in the first one. Going to have to get those feet moving and ready to go here.
And Hackle on the attack there.
I believe
there is a tip call, yes, and the Yellow Jackets get the point, make it 5-3.
Griffin to the service line. We talked about this rotation being a really good one for the Yellow Jackets. Comes at a right time. Nice double block set up again there by the Jackets, and I like that they're swinging away. Jovi Larson now getting into the action, but good tip there by the Panthers.
6-3 score. What's been an exciting contest here in the early going. Here from the Hive.
Again, we'll see if any adjustments are made by the Yellow Jackets. Good serve there. Again, free over by the Yellow Jackets. Allows the Panthers. Nice block there in the middle. And point to the Jackets. 6-4 your score in favor of the Panthers.
Larson will serve for the Yellow Jackets. Pass here on the near side. Revering on the attack. A nice block there by Hackle. Kept the line. Pushed over. Now set far side for Gillespie. She goes near side. Revering plays it. Now they go back to her. And that one's just around the pin. And it's out. Yellow Jackets were all over that one. It's 5-6 or 6-5 favor of Parker's Prairie.
Again, Larson brings that uniqueness of serving from the other side of her side. Good block again. That double block up in the middle. That one's long, yeah.
Revering just a little too strong on that one. We're all square at 6. Now Larson will serve. And that's short into the net.
I know you like to change speeds and try to change location. Sometimes I think you get a little too fancy, too cute. Might have happened to the Yellow Jackets there. They've been having a good attack, but there they come right back, find the opening, and tie it back up 7-7.
Good back and forth contest between these two teams right now as Hackle will serve. That one's into the net.
It's interesting. Hackle has gone to that jump serve, but then Thursday when the game was on the line against the Hornets, she went back to a traditional serve. So again, working out some kinks, trying some new things, and good placement there by the Jackets.
That evens it at 8. Coast at the service line. She's had a nice day as well for the Yellow Jackets. Another strong serve. Revering plays that, passed up on the attack, and getting it down for Parker's Prairie is Nevaeh Kemp. That's 9-8.
Yeah, again, you can see that quick middle attack, and to get that double block there is sometimes challenging, but Jackets doing a good job so far.
Griffin tries to go to the near sideline. She does. Jocelyn Griffin with the kill. It's 9-0. And now we'll send Greta Gillespie to the service line. At the net, battle Zacharias there. It comes back over. Hackle with the set. Larson the attack, played by Steidel. Far side, it's a nice attack attempt there by Strand, kept alive by the Yellow Jackets. Ghost, the back set there for Griffin. Griffin just powers it inside the line for the kill. It's 10-9.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness of the Yellow Jackets right now, and they're in attack mode, and I think they need to attack that back line. It just takes away a little bit of that quickness of the Panthers in the game that they like to play.
Near side on the attack, goes back to Gillespie in the back row. Coast with the pass over on the set for Larson. Nice dig up in the back row. But the Yellow Jackets have an opportunity, leading by a point. Hackle in the back row attack. Steindl keeps it alive. They track it down to the Panthers in the far corner. Steindl sends it over. Coast, the set in the middle for Zacharias, blocked back, but into the nets, and Zacharias with the kill, and the Yellow Jackets lead by 2.
Yeah, good answer, good response by the Yellow Jackets after a quick start by the Panthers. Gillespie still at the service line.
Pushed over. Yellow Jackets keep it alive. Set near side. That's into the nets on the attack by Strand. The Yellow Jackets lead 12-9 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Yeah, nice run by the Yellow Jackets. Gillespie doing a nice job at the service line, keeping the Yellow Jackets in play, doing what she needs to just to get the ball in and give them a chance.
Coast passes that up, but no one was there, and it drops down. It's 12-9.
Yeah, a little miscommunication right there. Kind of caught the Yellow Jackets.
Or 12-10, excuse me, on our Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Strand with the set coming in your screen. That's right at Nelson. Nelson plays it. Coast will have to bump it over for Larson. She goes into the net and wide, and it's 12-11.
Again, I think one of the things that the Yellow Jackets, as they go through this season and into tournament time, you want to stay away from longer type runs. I think you get yourself in a bad spot. The Panthers help them out with an unforced error, but limit it to 1, 2, 3 points. You can survive that. When it gets into that 5, 6 range, it gets tough. So Yellow Jackets doing a nice job today in that category.
Coast, Kunza, now to Larson. She directs it over. Strand plays it. Pass near side on the attack for Evering. Nice block there by Griffin, and she wins that battle at the net. It's 14-11.
Yeah, great job here by the Yellow Jackets. This will be a great time to extend this point differential on the scoreboard.
That horn you heard was set 2 going to Barnesville, so they will play 3. The winner of that one plays the winner of this one. It's been a 3-set marathon day here at the Hive.
What every tournament director loves is everyone to be a battle, and the timeouts have been used, and a couple back-to-back points here now by the Panthers draw them within 1, and a kind of a mishit rolled down the net on the play before, and sometimes that's all it takes is a little luck on your side to be able to make a little run, and here they are back in at 14-14.
That one, another nice serve. Yellow Jackets on the attack, though. Griffin, nice play in the back row that time by Strand to keep it alive, but the Yellow Jackets with the attack. Hackle at Strand. She plays it again. Near side Revering. She just goes soft. And Larson there now for Griffin. And Griffin gets the kill. Drops that one in. It's 15-14.
And you got to like that rapid fire by the Yellow Jackets. Griffin a couple times, Hackle out of the middle. You can defend 1, maybe 2, but as that keeps coming, that's a tough thing to defense. But there again, the Yellow Jackets got to shore up. You don't want to give that serve right back. All knotted up at 15. Substitutions coming in.
And now another strong serve on its way from Parker's Prairies. We're tied at 15. Set far side for Hackle, blocked back, but it's out, and the Yellow Jackets regain the lead 16-15.
Right, and a nice job on the block there. Just hands turned just a little bit as it spun out. Nice ace serve there by the Yellow Jackets, again regaining the lead. Jovi Larson at the service line.
Larson with a strong serve, finding the lines here today as that one's revering. Ghost jump set now, she sends it over. Nice play by Steidel, read that well. Now they're going to go to revering again off the block, and she answers. Well, that's been the answer for Parker's Prairie, has been revering. It's 17-16, revering and strength.
Well, and she kind of set that up. She's tipped it over, you mentioned a couple times, and that time she just came in total attack mode and maybe caught the Yellow Jackets a little off guard there.
Now quickly trying to answer that time was Lego with the quick jump set over, but now in the middle, the attack and a nice block. That was Schroeder, blocked by Hackle. Now the slide for Hackle, and she buries it. Addie Hackle makes it 18-16.
And again, one thing you want to see out of the Yellow Jackets when the level of play is increased on the other side of the net, you want that to elevate your play, and it has so far. It's been fun to watch the Yellow Jackets really get after it here.
As we have an injured Yellow Jacket getting helped off on her own power, but going straight into the locker room, they'll tend to her. And that is Hackle with the serve. Near side and put down nicely by Kendall Strand. 18-17 your score on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Well, and the Panthers just refuse to go away, and you expect that out of an 18-2 team, that they are not going to go away.
Deep serve, that time by Schroeder. Back row attack, Hackle. Schroeder plays it up. And the attack there by Lego kind of caught everyone off guard, ties it at 18.
Yeah, excellent job. Saw the opening and actually saw the Yellow Jackets shift up close to the net and just punched that a little bit to the deep back corner, and nice play by the Panthers.
Hackle passes it up. Zacharias sends it over. Near side again, that's Strand. Hackle in the back row. Pass far side, Malzoff. Played up there by Schrader. Now they go to Strand again. Nelson into the rafters. It comes back down. Hackle. Soft pass. Malzoff sends it over. Now back row revering. Nelson plays it up. Coast comes over. Gets it over to Malzoff. Near side to go. Pushed over there. That time by Strand. Zacharias in the middle, but kept alive. Nice rally here. Coast far side. That's Malzoff. Parker's Prairie keeps it alive again and into the net. Strand tried to change it up. She knew where she wanted to go, but just didn't get enough power on it. And the Yellow Jackets take a 1-point lead.
And the opening was there. She had the right idea, just a little bit short-armed it. Great volley there. Watching both teams on the defense was pretty awesome.
Lucky bounce there for Parker's Prairie off the head of Strand. Kept it alive. Keep hearing whistles, but it's not on our court. It is now Malzoff on the attack. Dug up. Pass near side, Strand again. Malzoff there. Joe sets it there for Griffin. Sent back over there by Lego. Now Malzoff pushes it over, double block there. Yellow Jackets out of position, and Zacharias just punches in the net.
Yeah, this has been fun, Jason. It's a quick style of play. Both teams are on the offensive, and you like to see that. There's been very few like punch over, roll over shots. They're swinging, or they've got a definite idea of where they want to place the ball.
Malzoff on the far side. Now they go near side. Nice attack. And burying that one is Kendall Strand. You can see why she's a go-to player for the Panthers as she just buries that one to make it 20-19. Panthers with the lead.
Yeah, they're a multifaceted attack. You can tell by the names you've been using, and there's a good cross-court shot by Griffin, and that's exactly what the Yellow Jackets needed right there, kind of on the overplay on the defense by the Panthers.
Barnesville and Henning are 6-4 in the third set. That serve is in the net. It's 21-20.
You know, we made a little bit fun or light of going to 3 sets, but it kind of tells you how this tournament is going, that the matchups were really well placed. As you look down the court, it's 21-20, 6-4, 18-18. Can't get much better than that.
That one's blocked out. 21-21 is your score. Kunza to serve. Pass here on the near side. Now it's Revering down the line. Parker's Prairie regains the edge at 22-21.
Boy, and you can see how the setter for the Panthers, Jason, has reached 2,000. She's got good quality people around her, but she puts it right on their hand when things are set up right.
So it's kind of been a nice battle of two people and great at their job when it comes to setting. Is that one's just sent long by Revering, but like you said, 2,000 set assists earlier today for it was Alexa Lego. Congratulations to her. As Griffin drops that one in. By the reaction, couldn't tell if it was long or not. It's a serve leads to a timeout. We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets lead by a point here in set number 1 against Parker's Prairie. 549 Media Network with the KLN Invitational.
Hi, my name's Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLN's got better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 23-22. We thank you for tuning in, and hope you're able to check out the streams. If you haven't checked it out yet today, you can see the earlier match and also the two coming up here on the 549 Media Network. As Griffin will serve. And a strong serve. Parker Prairie pushes it over. 2 hits is going to be the call. It's 24-22. Head coach Paige Thompson was all over that one.
Right, she called that one out right away, and a great serve again. Good rotation spot for the Yellow Jackets to maybe put this one away.
Clock at the net, though, kept alive by Nelson. Now it's Larson pushes it over. Near side, Revering reaches up, Hackle there. Now to Larson again. She pushes that over again. And 2 hits. Called on the Yellow Jackets.
There was a lot of hand gestures by the official, and we were just going to make sure we had it the right way.
Also, the timing of the whistle might have been confusing for us up here.
Yes.
As it goes to Nelson. Sends it over. Nice set in the middle and a big attack, but Nelson punches it back. Revering going far side, too long. And the Yellow Jackets take set 1, 25-23. And a nice start for the Yellow Jackets.
Exactly. I was just going to say that, Jason, that that's a good quality opponent to take that early lead. Now, if you're the Yellow Jackets, some things that you're going to work on here is staying up and staying on your game right now and trying to get set 2.
We'll take a quick timeout. Come back to the Hive here on the 549 Media Network.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perham athletes with our Battle of the Beast sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perham seniors. Yellow Jackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets!
Welcome back to the Hive. Getting ready for set number 2 between the Yellow Jackets and the Panthers. The Yellow Jackets take set 1 narrowly, 25-23, and they're getting ready for set number 2. Coming up on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, we thank you for tuning in to today's action. 549 Media Network. Yellow Jackets, if they were to win, they'd play either Barnesville or Henning, and it looks like Barnesville is leading that one 12-7 in the third set, so it could be an HOL semifinal if the Yellow Jackets are able to pull off one set in the next 2.
Well, and I don't think if you're the Yellow Jackets, you rest on that first set because Parkers Prairie did drop the first set to Staples Motley in their opening round and came back to win the next 2. So definitely have to stay on track and stay going. Looks like we have a little score clock issue maybe that we're trying to fix up here.
It's the getting the lineup sheets from here with this tournament format, so our scorekeeper gets the lineup sheets from the officials as they pass it around, and yeah, there is a little bit of a score clock issue as well, but a little bit of everything going on here in the Hive today.
A lot of moving parts when you run a tournament, 16 teams. Again, we touched on that in the our first matchup of it was seeded tournament, not pool play, so I really do prefer that. I like that idea of how it's working and what's going on here it's boiled out just like you'd watch the NCAA tournaments, and it's really fun, and now we're ready to go.
Parkers Prairie with the serve to start the second set. And Hackle in the attack. Jump set in the middle, a nice strong attack attempt there, but the Yellow Jackets keep it alive. Larson in the net. It was Nevaeh Kemp with that strong attack. And it's 1-0 Panthers. I mean, it'd be on point for this afternoon for this to go to 3. As there's an ace set, ace serve makes it 2-0.
It almost seems like it's destiny that a lot of 3-set matches here, which means matchups were good, and it makes for a good tournament. Just tough to keep it on time schedule as there's a serve out of bounds.
And it's 2-1 now as the Yellow Jackets will serve with Maddie Kunza. And Barnesville has advanced. They knock off Henning. So the winner of this will play Barnesville. The loser of this will play Henning as Griffin finds the inside line to even it up at 2 apiece. And now Kunza will serve for the Yellow Jackets. The attack sent over nicely and softly there by Parkers Prairie. Will be played by the Yellow Jackets. And into the net on the attack there by Kemp.
Again, Panthers seem like a little bit of consistency is also an issue for them as they're going, and sometimes playing that fast style definitely does allow you some mishits because you're right at the net playing a low set.
Nelson to it. Back coast on the set for Larson. Kept alive, Revering. Now the back set, far side, sent over. Not over. Into the net as Aspengren was short on her set attempt.
Almost over. And again, it's so odd seeing volleyball in the other direction for us. that net sometimes is very deceiving. Is there the Panthers get back on track?
As Revering puts that one down, makes it 4-3. Well, judging fly balls in baseball was one of my Achilles heels, and judging them here in live today has been. Well, you've seen that in display throughout my careers here.
Even Superman had kryptonite, so you got to have a little chink in the armor somewhere. Growth. Again, Yellow Jackets coming out, looking and doing the things they need to, capitalizing on some miscommunication and a few errors by the Panthers. So, again, that's great, and this is that rotation. Griffin at the service line. Ace serve puts them up 6-3. Yellow Jackets really have been on a roll in this last end of September, beginning of October.
And what's really started that roll is the play at the service line, and there off the tape, Griffin with an ace.
It definitely has. You're spot on, Jason, that their ability to put pressure on back rows of the defense right now is something that is really good for their offense, and there's that double block.
That makes it 8-3 on the block there. The Yellow Jackets up. Fossen and Staples Motley doing battle in the court to our far left. As there's an ace serve for Jocelyn Griffin. The Yellow Jackets rolling 9-3. Won't be surprised. Maybe Fossen thinks about a timeout. I know they're going to make a Parker's Prairie might think about a timeout. They're going to make a substitution in the back row.
Well, and sometimes that substitution just gives everybody a chance to take a breath, but same result. Another service ace by Griffin.
And that will lead to the timeout. We'll take a break. 549 Media.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? DOT Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to the Hive. Jocelyn Griffin ready to serve for the Yellow Jackets here as the KLN Invitational rolls along. We thank you for tuning in. Griffin with another nice serve, attacking the middle back for this Parker's Prairie team. And on the slide, Redwell, Addie Hackle bears it. And the Yellow Jackets lead 11-3. And Griffin will serve again. And sends that one long. Griffin was our Steve Sanitation Player of the Game in Game 1. Good debate and battle that could happen for our Steve Sanitation Player of the Game for this one. That's the serve there. Is in for Parker's Prairie. Nelson will have to send it over. Comes back over. Tough pass there, but now Lego will set it over there for Revering. Now comes back over Nelson there. Hackle just sends it over and buries it at 12-4.
The Yellow Jackets are just very opportunistic right now, Jason. They things they wouldn't have capitalized on when we first started covering them in September, end of August, September. They now are finding just a way, and it's good to see them battle like this. And we had somebody in the net, I think, for the Yellow Jackets. So point to the Panthers.
Indeed, as it's now 12-5, as Parker's Prairie will serve, trying to get on a run against the Yellow Jackets here. Nice serve there. That allows the free opportunity, and it's just buried right back by Parker's Prairie. Haven't seen teams really get the Yellow Jackets moving their feet on the serve receive here today so far.
No, the defense has been set well, and again, they're seeing the floor really well, and I like this. You got to like when the serve receive lays the ball right on Coast's hands, and you got Hackle coming from the outside. Definitely a great combination for the Yellow Jackets.
And a lift here on the near side. And Hackle will serve as the Yellow Jackets lead 14-6. And that's into the net.
Well, it's one thing we haven't had to mention much is unforced errors. The Yellow Jackets have played pretty clean volleyball for the most part, and I know as a coaching staff you always want to be better, but I like how they're attacking right now, and they got to keep Parkers Prairie on their heels.
The attack sent there. Nice play by Nelson. Now Strand pushes it over. 2 hits is going to be the call. And it's 15-7. Make it 16-7, Yellow Jackets in the lead.
Yeah, and it's just fun to watch confidence grow, and you're seeing that in this Yellow Jackets team. Back to health, doing a lot of things right. Unfortunately, that serve was a little bit long, 16-8. But you're in a good spot here. Just keep playing well, playing sound, and doing things right.
Nelson on the receive of the serve. Coast will have to send it over. Set near side. Strand with the big hit, but the block got a piece of it. That allows the return, but Zacharias into the net. 16-9.
And again, we've talked about don't leave a glimmer of hope. And right now, you know that the Panthers can hit it. If you don't get a good hit on, they're going to send it back with a kill shot, and there was a nice little redirect there by Zacharias. So 17-9.
Yellow Jackets will have Natalie Flatto to come in to serve. That's 17-9. Here in set 2, Yellow Jackets looking for another sweep today. Near side, Larson on the attack, off the block. No, but there's a call for the Yellow Jackets. Into the net. Makes it 17-10. Another nice serve. Yellow Jackets playing. Larson on the attack. Passed over. Hackle there now. Larson again. Off the double block. Kept alive. Revering misses the line and almost hits some former Yellow Jacket staffs, relatives, and members.
Keeping everybody on their toes the way it's set up here.
And there's Rocks, there's Hines, there's Mosers, there's everyone over here in the gym today.
That's right.
As that one continues to move around. And it gets blocked out on the attack for Parkers Prairie. And it's 18-11. Wolf to Coast. Now Griffin off the block. Nice play, but Parkers Prairie is into the net. And it's 19-11.
Again, I don't want to be too confident. I know you've made calls earlier today, but it just really feels like the Yellow Jackets are in control here and kind of doing the things they want. Now, that being said, you have to continue your battle here. Nice play over kind of volleying back and forth here right at the net.
Wolf keeps that one alive. Larson now the back row. They continue at the front. Revering goes there, and Flato was going the other way, and Revering went back behind her and makes it 19-12. Wolf to Coast. Hackle off the block. Parker's Prairie retreats, and it drops, and it's 20-12. The Yellow Jackets will bring in Eve Foltz. To the front line.
Jovi Larson with the serve.
Larson there. Far pass for Foltz off the hands of Coast and into the net, 20-13 now. Larson will exit for Nelson. Nice little interview talking about that defensive specialist role, the libero role that we had with Sophie Nelson on Thursday. And she, on cue, has to track that one down. Foltz sends that over. Set in the middle and getting the opportunity to wind and fire and bury that one was Natalie Schrader. And it's 20-14, and this Parker Prairie team starting to battle back a little bit. Coast back set this time. Hackle's just going to push it over along the sideline. Nice diving save there by Steidel. Sent over, now Nelson. Coast for Foltz. At the net, back to Foltz. It drops down on the Yellow Jacket side. 20-15. Parker's Prairie rallying back.
Foltz with another hit over.
And that's another strong attack by Strand, and now the door has been opened for Parker's Prairie. They have moved to within 4.
Yeah, and again, that quick offense, they just keep on hammering away right here. And for the Yellow Jackets, let's get a good setup right here. Get yourself into that next round. Moles off with the shot over.
There's Wolf. Coast tracks it down. Ball's off there. Pass near side. Sorry, Strand again.
Nothing real clean for the Yellow Jackets right now, Jason. And let's hope that they get a good setup here soon.
Hackle sends it over now. A lot of out-of-system volleyball being played, but the Yellow Jackets keep it alive. Near side Strand again, and that's right at Molzoff. Nelson tries to save it. 20-17, quite the run now for Parker's Prairie.
Right, and we've talked about in this sport a lot, momentum just comes to play, and momentum has switched, and when momentum switch, who do you go to? Addie Hackle, and she puts one right down the line, and nice shot, and gets the ball back in the Yellow Jackets court.
Hackle will serve for the Yellow Jackets. And almost gets the ace, but it's played back over, sent long. It's 22-17.
You got a timeout on the floor.
I'll give us a chance to take a break. We'll be right back on the 549 Media Network.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together. Everybody knows everybody. You know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Welcome back to the Hive. 22-17 Yellow Jackets trying to close this one out against Parker's Prairie and set up a HOL semifinal with Barnesville. They still have some work to do. Nice back set, and that's set up well by Schrader for the kill, and it's 22-18. Nice use of the timeout there by the Panthers.
Yeah, it was a nice set on that back set, and it was a low back set, which you don't see that often around here, and nice job, nice play by the Panthers.
That far side, Zacharias rolls it off the tape, just drops it in. 23-18, the luck of the bounce there for Zacharias, and Cameron Coast will serve. The attacks once again with a strong attack, Kendall Strand, 23-19. And serving will be Alexa Lego. Hackle to Coast to Zacharias. Played up by Parker's Prairie, near side Strand, that's wide. Set and match point for the Yellow Jackets. And it'll be Flatto to serve. Can the Yellow Jackets close this one out? Flatto with a nice low lying drive serve. Blocked at the net, Zacharias. And the Yellow Jackets do close it out. 25-22, 25-19. And they are into the semifinals with the victory.
That's a nice, excuse me, that's a nice victory for the Yellow Jackets. Congratulations to them moving on to the semifinals. Like you said, Heart of Lakes, Barnesville, Yellow Jackets going to be battling here after a little while. But nice to see them take a really good team and play better. And it was fun to watch that. There was a couple of lulls in there that the Yellow Jackets probably want to clean up. But really nice victory by the Yellow Jackets, and you can just see their confidence building match by match, Jason.
We'll take a break, come back. Steve Sanitation, player of the game, under KLN Family Brands postgame show here in just a moment on the 549 Media Network.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together. Everybody knows everybody. You know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody, and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Welcome back to the Hive. We thank you for tuning in. KLN Family Brands post-game show. The Yellow Jackets earned a sweep over Parker's Prairie and advance to the semifinals, where they'll take on Barnesville a little later today. I'm not going to guess a time because the way things have been running, it's been a lot of three-set competitions, and we'll have updates and more for you throughout the day. But now our Steve Sanitation player of the game going with the Yellow Jacket, Addie Hackle, in another nice strong game for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, yeah, and when things start to just kind of wander, go astray a little bit for the Yellow Jackets, she's just a good, steady. You can tell she's growing in her leadership role as well, as she wants the ball in those big situations. And again, it's so nice for the Yellow Jackets to know, especially that little slide by when her and Costa are working together in tandem. That's really tough to stop, and it can turn the tide back to the Yellow Jackets. So congratulations to Addie and to the Yellow Jackets as they move on and become one of the 4 semifinalists today.
Well, Lance, thanks again for all your help today here at the Hive. We thank you for tuning in. We'll be back later this afternoon. Yellow Jackets and Barnesville coming up on the 549 Media Network.
You've been watching 549 Media. Don't miss a moment. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications at youtube.com/@549media. The plays, the energy, the excitement, it's all right here with 549 Media.